What's up, guys? Blingy MV here, and if you couldn't already tell by my T-shirt, I don't have any NCT 127 merch. But 127 is back after what 2 years? 2 years. That's just crazy. Just cause Mr. Neo is back himself. Um, yeah, no. After 2 years, they're finally back. I'm pretty sure this is a mini album. If I'm not mistaken. Um, and I lied. It's a full album. It's a fucking full album. But today we are going to be reacting to the title track and the track video that they released. I'm not going to be reacting to the full album because I got work tomorrow, or rather today, later today. So, I kind of just want to pump this out as per every other reaction video, which is why some of the recent videos have felt a little rushed in terms of like my commentary and stuff, which is something I want to not I guess something I want to apologize for, because it's not, you know, like I wish I could say more to, and sometimes I just don't know what to say also. So please forgive me. I mean, I'm still very new to reacting and everything. I mean, even though it's been like 3 years of doing these videos. But oh, sorry. Anyways, yeah, so 127, this is their first comeback without Mark. Um, yeah, no, at first I definitely was. I don't know if I ever talked about this, did I? But yeah, no, Mark Lee. Oh, I think I mentioned it whenever Wish came back with Ode to Love. But yeah, no, obviously we all felt some type of way about Mark, and then and and then the whole shirt thing is like, so what the hell are we doing? And but it seems that they are, NCT is still very fond of Mark, which is nice to know, like relationship wise, even though we don't necessarily support Mark at this current stage at the very least, as it's he's become problematic now. But yeah, um because I just saw the press conference clip where Taeyong was talking about Mark, and saying how much he still respects Mark and everything, and blah blah blah. And in the NC Dream fan meeting recently, like, Ranjun mentioned all seven of them during the um during the ment during the talking part of the fan meeting. He was talking about how they all started as seven, and being in NCT for 10 years. They hope all the fans continue to stay with them and support them and everything, blah blah blah. Typical idol to fan stuff. But yeah, very very interesting. I am anticipating on how both NCT units are going to, not necessarily handle, but kind of just like make up for the fact that Mark isn't a part of NCT anymore. Not to say that they're like, not to say that they need Mark at all, because I mean, at this point they really don't. They actually don't at all. Even though he was a vital part of NCT, he was kind of like the backbone. But they don't necessarily need him. I would say, but he was, yeah, no, he was definitely a prominent part of NCT, and it does feel kind of weird to see both groups without him now. But I mean, shit like this happens anyways. I mean, like, it's just how it is. And yeah, I just hope the group becomes better than how they were with Mark, if anything. Um, so I anticipate all of the upcoming comebacks for all of the NCT units. And yeah, pretty much it for the spiel there, the little rant, as per usual with my videos for some reason. But let's get started with Blingy. Yeah, it sounded very Neo from what I was getting from the teaser, which is a nice, what's the word? Um not change of pace necessarily because this is exactly their pace. Um, it's kind of refreshing because Walk wasn't as Neo. Walk was kind of just like very normal hip hoppy type of deal, but with a little 127 touch to it. But yeah, no, I'm excited for Blingy. Let's check this out. Right, Jaehyun's back. Excited about that.
I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it. 터진 불꽃 아래 feeling real blingy. Beat that bounce, make the whole club shimmy. Ooh, blingy, eyes on my city. I'm a big dog, 불을 지펴도 hit it. Ooh, blingy, 심장이 뛰지. 뛰어오는 flame, yeah, you might get dizzy. I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it. 높이 나는 shadow drop it. Back to back to back, 끌어당겨 내 오감이. 하나 둘씩 타보내 비행기는 내로 백 구름이나 babe 헤엄치는 killer whales 1 to 7 빠르기보다는 멀리 go 시끄럽게 울어 make it loud double the heat and a double the high right? 잠은 글렀지 yeah we keep on buzzing 이 밤을 모두 훔쳐 속이 끝하겠지 burning Keep it classy 깊게 밝힌 나의 심지 내 목소린 작은 불씨 더 크게 타오를 때 펼쳐진 세상을 What you call that? What you call that? I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it 터진 불꽃 아래 feeling real blingy Beat that bounce, make the whole club shimmy Ooh, blingy, eyes on my city I'm a big dog, 불을 지펴도 hit it Ooh, blingy, 심장이 뛰지 뛰어오는 flame, yeah, you might get dizzy I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it 너의 다른 기억들을 지워버린 man in black 나를 향한 눈들은 쏟아지는 avalanche 모두 얼어버린 내 부러지는 온도계 flip it around 타오르는 big eye 밖으로 불러 모아둬 달구어진 판을 키워둬 열기로 태워 like the sun Get it hot 빛을 쏘아내려 top down Keep it classy 깊은 어둠마저 flashy 숨을 고른 것도 잠시 더 붉게 타오를 때 어둠이 몰아내 What you call that? What you call that? I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it 터진 불꽃 아래 feeling real blingy Beat that bounce, make the whole club shimmy Ooh, blingy, eyes on my city I'm a big dog, 불을 지펴도 hit it Ooh, blingy, 심장이 뛰지 뛰어오는 flame, yeah, you might get dizzy I'ma bring it, bring it, bring it It's a free fire, bring the raw heat 거친 blast eyes, 옮겨붙지 높아지는 온도 gauge What you call that? It's a free vibe, bring the mad heat Drop the big bomb, 새로운 scene 가봐오는 너의 breath What you call that? I'm a blingy, blingy, blingy.
Hey, we're back to the Jaehyun endings. Okay. Oh, and we got a green, like a green screen for the end. Wow, 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 wow. That was, I mean, that was Neo. That was pretty damn Neo, which is super, super refreshing. What's up with the whole? What's up with the whole? What's with the scubas and shit in the SM choreos? Who the fuck is choreographing all these scubas into the choreography? Is it I don't even know who to guess. I don't even know who to guess. Um, whoa. Who are the choreo? Like We Dumb Boys? Those are wait, nah. I feel like I'm stupid as hell right now. Hold on. Anyways, let's move on from that. Yeah. But what is up with the whole scuba thing? With the yeah. Anyways, um, yeah. Super super Neo. The chorus felt a little bit more repetitive than usual. I feel like, because I didn't hear as much singing versus, kind of the like upbeat kind of like yelling type of chorus, but it is super catchy though. It is super catchy. Um, yeah, no, I like this lineup's very interesting too because we don't have Doyoung nor Jungwoo, so there's not gonna be any like um you know crazy dramatic bridge or anything. In fact, there was no bridge really. Um, it was very very just at your face, just boom boom boom. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Um, and I felt like Headshot didn't really sing as much. I don't know if I just didn't pay attention or anything, but I felt like there was a huge lack of just singing and high notes and stuff. But Utah kind of hit a little high note. I fucked with that. It's nice that Utah gets to showcase his his vocals a lot more nowadays with compensating for the lack of members and vocalists. So he kind of has to step in and do some of the high notes, which I've been impressed with lately for him covering like Doyoung's high notes and yeah, no, very very cool. What else do I gotta say? I mean, Taeyong kind of, he always does his fucking thing. Same with Jaehyun. Jaehyun, I feel like Jaehyun has been more on the, he's been less on the vocalist side and more like kind of on this like rap type of deal. Which is interesting because I mean he's been doing that for a little bit. He's kind of always been just like the guy in the middle type of deal where he's not necessarily full on vocal nor is he full on rap. He's kind of just doing both, but he's also pretty damn good at both. Maybe it's just because Jan's just a badass. Also, I'm very glad that Johnny fucking buzzed the hair again. Has short hair again for the comeback because I mean I think Johnny kind of fits that like super short, almost buzz type of hairstyle, similar to how he looked in Walk. I thought that was probably the best that Johnny's ever looked. I mean, if he has long hair like Work It, I mean, don't. I'm not fucking with him. Not fucking with him at all. Get him off my screen. But with the short hair, I'm like, dude, this guy is fucking badass. He's genuinely badass. But yeah, no, everyone did their thing. Everyone did their thing. Um, and it was just badass. It was a super badass song. Not too, again, not too vocal, not too like emotional type of deal, but it was very just at your face, bumping all types of just like what's the word? Like just it was just so upbeat and everything. Like no, like it was all gas, no breaks. You know what I mean? Um, so I think that's kind of how I describe the song. It was just all gas, no breaks. Honestly, I think that was a perfect way of describing the song. And I like it a lot. I'm definitely gonna be fucking jamming to this. But yeah. After that, let's what was the track video? It's called Pinata. I know they performed at America's Got Talent and KCON. But I didn't actually watch those performances in specific, mostly because I didn't really want to spoil myself, one, and also just for my mental health, I just didn't want to watch it. I'm just kidding. I mean, like watching the KCON performance, wow, like I was super jealous because of the songs that they played. Summer 127 and Touch. Like I would have never thought they would bring that shit back, but they did, and I have a feeling they're gonna do it on the tour, which is only Asia only, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Um, I wish I could be there. I wish I could be there, but I mean, they say they're gonna do the whole world tour thing once all the members are back, all seven of them are back. So I'll just look forward to that instead and hope that they continue to bring like the older songs or some of the bangers that they haven't taken back out from the vault and stuff. But yeah, Anyways, all right, enough spiel on that. Let's get going on this Pinata reaction.
Back in the town 여기 드디어 지면 위에 발을 디뎌 내 집이여 내 말 끝나게 못쓰게 모두 help me up 준비해 we gon' turn it up We so hot 가끔은 해가 숨어 네가 알고 있던 화끈함은 잊어 When I hit the stage yeah I'm back again Say my name 더 크게 주저하지 마더 거침없이 blow 어떤 순간도 we can't go wrong Ready to pop up 다 쏟아내봐 느낌은 완전 jackpot Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 소리 질러 right now Ready to pop up 숨이 차올라 크게 휘둘러 my mind Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 지금부터 showtime Come on one time one time one time 더 confetti one time Like Pinata It's like day 다들 눈을 못떼 이렇게 빛나는 걸 처음 본 듯해 변함이 없어 we're still louder 손대는 것이 꼭 Pinata 그저 계속만 소림없이 도주한 백하긴 걸어다녀 street 바닥나는 patience 차오르는 feel Now I got what you need what you need what you need 주저하지 마더 거침없이 blow 어떤 순간도 we can't go wrong Ready to pop up 다 쏟아내봐 느낌은 완전 jackpot Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 소리 질러 right now Ready to pop up 숨이 차올라 크게 휘둘러 my mic Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 지금부터 showtime 축제는 끝나지 않을 영원히 You better run it I'm running like crazy 쫓기는 순간의 시작인 party so Come and get some Come on Ready to pop up 다 쏟아내봐 느낌은 완전 jackpot Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 소리 질러 right now Ready to pop up 숨이 차올라 크게 휘둘러 my mic Like Piñata 슬슬 세명 strike 지금부터 showtime Come on one time one time one time 더 confetti one time Like Pinata
Right now, my fucking fat ass. Damn. Okay, it was a very similar vibe to Blingy. It was very just in your face, very rock eccentric, like hard rock type of deal. I feel like it's very on theme for like Utah kind of a little bit. It's not as like rock metal type of music that Utah does solo, but you know it's kind of getting into his field a little bit, which is super sick. And yeah, I mean, both Blingy and Pinata have. It feels as though the songs were made for specifically this lineup, and I don't know. I can't say for the rest of the songs on the album, but at least these two songs, it feels like they were made specifically for this 5-member lineup. Because it doesn't feel like they're necessarily compensating for the lack of Doyoung and Jungwoo. I almost combined their names for some reason. I almost said like Dongwoo. But Doyoung and Jungwoo, and it feels like it's kind of like their own thing, even though it's 127. It's more of like, oh, it's specifically this OT5 127 type of deal. It's almost as if it's like an NCT U unit where it's a completely it's still it still feels like 127, but it's not exactly full 127, you know what I mean? But it feels like it's specifically just this lineup, like it's just this. You know what I mean? This could in itself be its own unit, which is why I think it could be like an NCT U type of deal. But yeah, no, both songs were super sick. I would listen to both, on the daily, and yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it feels like 127, yet it doesn't at the same time. It feels like a whole new type of 127, which is pretty cool, honestly. And I know they were kind of discussing on how NCT created, that neo sound, and they kind of set the tone for a lot of newer boy groups that kind of try to replicate that type of sound. But yeah, no, it feels like there's always something new and refreshing each time they come back. And I think that's the beauty of NCT and a lot of SM groups as well. You know what I mean? A lot of SM groups are, I don't know, if it's someone in their team or if it's just something in the company that is just so good at doing these creative directions where they change it up every single time, yet it still works for their specific group concepts and stuff. Like Red Velvet has always hit the mark on concepts. Espa has, all of NCT has, Rise has, you know what I mean? They all have hit, you know, crazy concepts, and they fit it so well every single time. And it's not where it's like it doesn't feel like it's repetitive or anything. It feels like it's refreshing each time, and it feels brand new, and it's cool. It's super cool, and it almost feels like they're evolving each time. And that's why I enjoy these SM groups so much, is because, I mean, even though SM is not the best company, the groups are some of the best for sure, which is why a lot of my reactions have ended up being SM groups mainly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, leave your thoughts down below on the album and the 2 tracks that we reacted to today, because I would love to hear your opinion, and along with the kind of like the lineup and the whole situation with NCT overall. But yeah, I would love to discuss in the comment section. You guys know I love to, and I try to reply as well. So definitely leave a comment. Subscribe if you like videos like these, and hit that little notification bell button so you know when I do another reaction. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope to see you guys in the next video.